sketchbook tour. Alrighty, so this is my 14th sketchbook, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail. It's just like a US art supply, like, I don't know, vertical sketchbook. I wouldn't particularly recommend it. It's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty smudgy, but I don't really protect my pages, so that might be why it's so smudgy. Yeah, I don't know, it's alright. Anyway, stickers. There's 2 MCR stickers from Etsy, and then this cool skeleton one from Etsy. This one's from a goth shop near where I live. My English teacher gave me this one, and I thought it was funny. Well, she didn't give it to me, but I, like, saw it in her room, and I was like, give. A little Studio Ghibli approved sticker for my Totoro towels, and these 2 are from my friend Cassie, who has an incredible Etsy store called Diddley Marsh, where they sell stickers and zines and prints and stuff. So if you want any cool, transgender vibes, then you can come and get this. So, yeah. Sketchbook 14. I started it on October 23rd, and I finished it literally 10 minutes ago, at 5 past midnight. So, okay, fandoms. This is a lot of, I'm not going to read all the fandoms, but there is a lot of, like, MCYT stuff. So if you are not into that, maybe not the sketchbook tour for you. Inspirations, I love Prications. I love them so much. He makes really cool sketches and sketchbook tours and, like, tutorials and stuff. And yeah, I've improved my art a lot just by, like, staring at his art a ton. So yeah, I would definitely recommend their content. They're on YouTube and, like, every other social. Drawfee is also a really good one for, like background stuff while you draw. Pretty epic. Nofis is on Tumblr, and Wolfie the Witch is kind of everywhere, I think. Or, I don't know. I think she's pretty much everywhere. The cat's trying to speak to me. She wants to warn you about the content warnings. So, blood, mild gore, body horror, nudity, and censored, vaguely not safe for work stuff. Implied self-harm. The F-slur is used, smoking, and Christian themes, but just, like, in the way of, like, I draw characters with halos sometimes, and Gabriel from the Mandela Catalog. Okay, I've spent too long on this intro. Let's go. First page. Origins Wilbur. I like this drawing. This was the first sketch I did in the sketchbook, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's just like some headcanons for him, and then a big fun skirt. Bad attempt at redesigning an OC. Cecil from Welcome to Night Vale, because I love him. I love him so much. He's my quirky girlfriend. Yeah, I really love him, and I think he's super cool. Drawing of Miles, my OC, which I didn't finish. Drawing of Origins SMP Tommy. Done in pen, because, I don't know, I wanted to suffer. Frank Iero, with the, Woman of the Apocalypse halo, because I thought that fit him. Next page isn't finished. ARG Burr, or Editor Wilbur or whatever, and then ARG in it with him. I like this one. I think the shading on that one turned out pretty well. Bathin from Stellar Firma, but I didn't finish it because I was doing it in, like, English class, but then she made us focus on shit. Oh my god, when Goncharov was a big thing on Tumblr, that Martin Scorsese movie that everybody made up, I, like, made a comic of, like, a scene that I came up with for it. Yeah, it's not a particularly good comic because I did it on an airplane, but I like this shot. This is kind of a cool shot. I hate that fucking drawing. I hate it. But anyway, so the rest of the page is good. It's Ghost Burr, my Scrunkly. I can't do heart hands because of the lighting, but I love him. And I got a new @ on Tumblr. So, Johnny DeVille from the Mechanisms, post cannibalizing someone. A reference sheet for my OC Gareth. I'm using them in my animation project. And yeah, because I basically had to like reinvent them so that I could use them in this animation. I never ended up using the cane because walk cycles are hard enough without taking a cane into account. Yeah, I had some pretty bad art block for like half this sketchbook. But this is fucking Fun Ghoul from Danger Days. And then there's Gabriel from the Mandela catalog, because my friend Sophia loves him so much. And so I was like, here's your wife. An emo Miku, because I didn't know what to draw while I was like working. And I was like, I can't draw something too weird or like the children will see it. So I was like, I'll draw an emo Miku. And then another Gabriel. I actually used a reference photo for this one. The fabric folds are pretty cool, I think. Then don't know what that was gonna be. Then I got COVID and I was like, I'm gonna cure myself by drawing men making out. So this is Gunpowder Tim and Johnny DeVille from The Mechanisms. And they're just so... I'm deranged about them. Unfinished. Me and my friend Pass were talking about Wilbur wearing a skirt an awful lot, because that's just kind of both of our whole brand. And so I drew him, I didn't finish that hand, but I drew him in like a Japanese idol kind of outfit, inspired by Are You Alright? It was Ames's birthday, so I drew their Dream SMP character. I kind of gave them a grandpa outfit. It's a little sad. This was gonna be my Draw This in Your style, but then I didn't finish it. But I like how this part turned out. I love TNT Duo. I love them so much. It's Quackity and Wilbur from the Dream SMP, and I love them. Oh, gay people. And then there's a page that my friend Sophia drew on. The wine stream happened, and I was like, pog, and then I couldn't draw Wilbur for like 10 days, so I didn't draw him. Because I was having finals at this point. Or, well, not finals, but, midterms. And so I drew some of my Sona Swede, like when they were a lot younger, and then I drew this on my exam paper, actually, and I had to, like, cut it out very surreptitiously so that the people didn't see that I did a swear. Oh. This is another drawing of Swede. I don't love it. I mean, the idea is pretty cool, and I kind of like the perspective. But, like, it's alright. It's alright. I like this one. I like this one a lot, and it got pretty popular on Tumblr, so I'm happy with that. Except for I don't love how I did the wings. But, yeah, it's Quackity and Wilbur after... Well, I'll leave that up to your imagination. Oh, God, those feet. Horrifying feet. Don't look at them. And another, like, during exams page. So this is... It's because Sophia, who I mentioned earlier, got me a bunch of Magnus Archive stickers, and so I drew one singular Magnus Archives character. I drew Melanie. And then here's Sneak Snag. And this is my actual Draw This in Your style, which you may have seen as a speed paint on my channel. Yeah, it's just them. Just Wilbur and Quackity being kind of sad. And here is my Sona, or well, not Sona, like, it started out as my Sona and now they're just kind of an OC. My goodness, my cat is so sad. You gonna come here, Mia? No, she's just gonna sit there and be angry. Anyway, this is Lucky. They are my OC. They're like a greed demon. And I wrote this, but then I gave them a backstory. And yeah, I made them pretty gay. This one is where their titties are out, and I was like, oh, can't show that. And then I got back into Cookie Run Kingdom for a little bit, and so I drew Licorice and Choco Warehound Cookie. Yeah, I saw this headcanons about Affogato being their like K-pop band's costume designer, and I thought they were really funny. So I decided to make it gay. So why wouldn't you? I watched some of Our Flag Means Death. I mean, I've already watched it, but I rewatched it. And I was gonna do like a full like reference sheet of Izzy, but then I didn't do that, so I just did a couple of doodles. I like this one. It's kind of fun. Kind of. Con O'Neill is so, oh my god, he's so just like insanity making. I watched one episode of Wednesday and then decided I did not like it. There's Lucky again being dubious. I listened to Girl Anachronism by the Dresden Dolls, which is like I've already listened to, but I listened to it and I was like, what if that was a C. Wilbur song? And so I drew him to kind of being, you know, quirky, being the quirky girl he is. And then I drew Schlatt with that man bun because it's funny. And then, this is Lucky's boyfriend, Asul, who's based off of my own boyfriend. Yeah, he eats people. I think it's funny. Because it slays. Wilbur in a skirt. Very empty page there. Oh, the next page is shitty. I worked at an Encanto acting camp, and the kids wanted me to draw Bruno, so I drew some Brunos. I like this one. This one's kind of cute. There's more Swede, just being, you know, fruity. And this is, there's this channel called, Tumblr called Utah Live, and they basically just like do like an Ask Me Anything thing with C. Wilbur, specifically like when he's in Utah. Obviously, it's Utah Live. But their design for him is very cool, and he's just like very sad and pathetic. So I wanted to draw him, and there he is, being sad. And then, okay, I was at rehearsal, because I'm in a production of The Addams Family, and I was trying to fucking draw Gerard Way, and I just couldn't do it. And then this one turned out alright. I like the face on this one. I don't know if I like the pose, but I like the face. And then a gay people jump scare. Yeah, I think they are in love. I have decided that they are in love. I took a sewing class, first I drew some Hassans, because I listened to a lot of, watched a lot of Hassan over winter break. And then I did a sewing class, and I was coming up with things I would sew, and then I ended up sewing this Ghost Bird cosplay. Because I'm Quinch. God, I hate myself. Why did I say that? And then I watched a bunch of episodes of Amazing World of Gumball, and I was like, Mr. Small is so transgender swag. So I drew him being transgender swag. You know how it is. The next page is some really bad drawings of Wilbur sketching. It's not sketching, it's stretching. And then here's Brian, my beloved, being a spooky gargoyle, and also an autism creature, and also telling you to go fuck yourself. And there's Mumbo and Scar being monster fuckers, because they would. You know, they would. Despite Mumbo being a vampire, like, they would be monster fuckers. Here's another drawing of Utah Live Wilbur. I love him. And little quirky Spanish notebook doodle. And then Simper with lyrics from Rose Tint My World from Rocky Horror, because I'm insane about Rocky Horror. I'm surprised I haven't drawn any Rocky Horror fan art, honestly. I really love that fucking movie, musical, whatever. And then Editor Wilbur with lyrics to Maya the Psychic, and then the sticker that came on a package I bought that I thought was funny, so I stuck it in here. And then, next drawing is real bad. And then, Origins SMP designs for Schlatt and Wilbur. I really like this redesign a lot better than the first one I did, although I'm keeping the veil, because I like the veil. Yeah, and on the next page you'll see some more Phantom Burr, because I gave him some big fucked up bone wings. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I gave Ghost some cool fucked up bone wings and a bone tail, because I thought, you know, but I keep saying cool. It's quite late. And then there's Origins Quackity. If he ever fucking logged on, I would do more fan art of him, but he doesn't log on. And then this was gonna be a drawing of, like, Quackity being stoned, but I didn't finish it, because I hated the face. And then a couple of schlats. I like this one a lot better than this one. Yeah, that's my Glatt design. He's got fully white hair and, like, his sleeves be drippy. And then some more Cecil drawings. And this is, like, I was just trying to come up with, like, a stupid outfit, so I gave him fucking, I kind of accidentally gave him pretty fucking slay outfit, to be honest, except for the fact that the shorts are khaki. And then I tried to draw Gareth, my OC from earlier, getting electrocuted, but I hate this face so much. I really hate that face. It's garbage. That one's not finished. I read Lackadaisy, and it banged. This drawing sucks, but it banged so hard. And I'm insane about Victor and Mordecai. I think that they are in gay love. And then there's a human Mordecai, and then there's Freckle. Yeah. I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I was like, what if there was a Dream SMP Who Framed Roger Rabbit AU? So I, like, planned out that whole thing. Yeah. There's a bunch of drawings that Sophia did in my sketchbook, including, I didn't do any of that. And them being full of radiation. And then here's more drawings of Mordecai. They're okay. I don't know. I like the concepts for them, but I don't know if the execution is the best. And then here's actually finished drawings of Miles. Wow, I never finished drawings of Miles. But yeah, here he is. He's like a half-elf, and I can never figure out how long to make his ears. So I just kind of, you know, I guess. I try and split the difference, but I don't know if I ever succeed. But anyway, he's like constantly high, and I was gonna draw him with like a blunt at some point, but then I didn't do it. Yeah, because I draw people smoking enough as it is. Then I listen to Trans by Gorillaz. I love Gorillaz so much. Gorillaz is fucking banger. And so I drew that. And then there's Quackity from my theater notebook. And then I was gonna give him like a cross halo, and I didn't finish this. It was just like one cross. But it's Louis from Interview with the Vampire. Because my sister and I were talking about Interview with the Vampire because she's insane about Interview with the Vampire. And then I redesigned and renamed my really, really old OC. Their name is Arvin now. And yeah, I made them less, like, horrifyingly depressed and edgy. I've watched the first season of What We Do in the Shadows now, and I'm about to watch the second season. So good. I love Guillermo. I love him so much. I want him. I need him. I think he is simply very cool. And then there's my boyfriend and me being weird. And a concept I did for a Will Wood and the Tapeworms button, which I actually have somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. And here's some drawings of Ray Toro. I gave him Booba, because, you know, honka honka. And then, what else have we got here? We've got Me But Vampire, real. And then you can't really, I guess if you flip your screen, I took some lyrics from fucking, what's it called? Desolation Row by fucking Bob Dylan. Well, I mean, I was listening to the MCR cover of it, so it's like a little less lame. There's more Sophia stealing my sketchbook. a drawing of Death the Kid that I hated the hands of, so I killed it. I kind of like how I did the hair, but everything else is bad. Drawing from a reference photo that I found, and I was like, ooh, blood, fun. And then it was the 1 year anniversary of hitting on 16, which is so, oh my god, I love that fic. I love it. Well, it's not like a fic, but you know, I love that story arc, which is written on AO3 because Wilbur couldn't get all the actors together. I still think that was lame of all of them, to be honest. I drew Gareth as a keychain because, you know, why wouldn't you? And then, oh, the Tumblr Sexy Man contest happened, and so I drew some Cecils. I tried to draw his, like, original Sexy Man form, and it just, like, doesn't look good. I kind of like this one, and this one, to be honest. He looks cute. And then, as I said, I'm in Addams Family, and I play Mal, but when I don't play Mal, I play the Cowboy Ghost, and I can't draw a fucking cowboy hat. But I drew myself HAII, and then there's Cecil smoking. And then, oh, some garbage drawings of Party Poison. I don't know, this one's alright, but I just, like, didn't really put much effort into this page. As opposed to this page, which is my favorite in this whole fucking sketchbook. It's a draw of a screenshot from Ponyo, and it's, yes, Ghost and Quackity. Quackity, quackity. Yeah, gay people, real. I rewatched some Soul Eater, because this is when my, like, whole school was, like, cancelled, because everything was fucking frozen. So, I rewatched some Soul Eater. Gay people. Gay people. Yeah, I like this little doodle, I think it's cute. Yeah, I like Soul Eater. My friend's boy is really into this, comic/album called, I think the album is called Chameleon the Devil, and the comic is called Devils and Divines, and it's like a Vocaloid thing. Anyway, so his favorite character is Mephistopheles, but Mephistopheles got a redesign, so that he's, like, less of a freak, but I still like the freak design, so I drew both, because, you know. And then, Plications, draw this in your style from forever ago. That hand is too small. I'm a little mad about it. And then, yeah, he posted a sketchbook tour on the day that I drew this, and I was like, oh, because derangement. And then, oh my god, okay, the next one is also a draw this in your style. It's fucking Good Times with Scar, and I put him on a stripper pole. In the normal one, he was just, like, posing a little bit sluttily, but I was like, fuck it, we ball. He is full whore. And then Taco from the Adventure Zone. He's so epic and so, you can't really see me limp wristing, but, you know, limp wrist. Yeah. And I came up with a sad little headcanon about the, fucking Umbra staff, that's the word. That's a bad drawing of them kissing, because I drew that at, like, 1 a.m. And then there's another drawing of Kravitz that I also don't like. I redo that in a couple of pages. And then, oh, here's another Addams Family drawing, but I didn't finish it because I couldn't figure out how to fucking draw Alice. So I just drew, like, yeah, I drew, like, half of Alice and then Mal. Someone is going to die. Oh, fun! And then here's the official Kravitz page. It's really funny because, like, I drew something that was almost exactly like this in, like, 2019, and it was garbage. And this is actually, like, pretty fucking good. I like this one, too. This one's cute. Yeah. I'm so mad at this drawing because I did the lips in pen, and then I fucked them up. And it's just like, how could I do that? And then here's some Pogtopia sketches, mostly Wilba's, because Wilba, but then there's also Chami. Specifically, I was gonna draw him playing guitar, and then I, like, couldn't draw a goddamn guitar, so I didn't do it. Yeah. And then I watched some Iana stuff, because Dream Barbecue's coming out. This is kinda good, but, like, this isn't good, and that isn't good. Yeah. And then finished, I drew my, revived Schlatt AU dude, because, you know, he's so gay. He looks so gay. I kinda love how incredibly gay this drawing makes him look. Anyway, yeah, I finished it on the 9th of February, which is today, at 5 minutes past midnight, which was like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh, the next page, I did some, like, this is like a little doodle page, which I ended up just doing, like, I designed one of those fucking, you know, autism creatures, but I made it anxiety creature, so, yeah. But that's not the finishing page. This is the finishing page, because this is an actual drawing and not just, like, some bullshit, because I wanted to fill a page. Yeah. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this little sketchbook tour. Sorry I wasn't, like, full energy. It's, like, almost 1 a.m., actually. So, like, sorry. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of my art, or, like, see me do some of these as, like, digital pieces, you can follow me on Tumblr, or you can, like, leave a comment being like, hey, like, you know, you should turn this sketch into a digital piece, because I think that would be cool to do some, like, art requests, because I never do art requests. Yeah. I already have my next sketchbook set up. It's another US Art Supply one. We'll see if it's any good. It's the, like, horizontal binding rather than the vertical one. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Come up with some good ideas. Have fun. Goodbye.